Oh, that's a privilege. That's not right. That's a privilege. You got the distinguished honor to have my kids, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James. It's crazy. Okay.
You could see me being Rick James, though.
I could see you being a Rick James.
Yeah.
I swear I could. No doubt in my mind, brother.
Shit, we started. Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nights with LV. Episode 100! Sorry, guys. Eyes are really bad. Episode 100. I got two apologies to make off the bat.
Okay.
One, this will not be Blue Chews versus Honey Packs, as I haven't conducted the experiment yet.
Let me shut up.
Periods get in the way. The only thing periods are good for is the end of sentence.
But you run red lights.
No, I don't. I don't know who told you that, but no, the fuck I don't. Never ran no fucking red light in my life. One time I accidentally knocked a bitch period on, and I was disgusted by it.
By knocking it on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
I got like a little blood on my leg. I was like, yo, But like, here's the thing, right? I had to chill and like act like I was okay with it because obviously she was embarrassed. But I was like, nah, that's cool. We could just hop in the shower right quick, huh?
I feel like that's dope.
I mean, sure, but I didn't want no blood running down my leg.
No, for sure.
Like that's the qualm I had with it.
Well, okay, I've never had the experience of like knocking it on during sex, but like I knocked it on like
And
we
then
finished,
after.
and then after like yeah, but never during has it come on.
I was going hard.
Oh no, I'm lying. Yes, it has.
Hitting it from the back, going hard.
Imagine just the juice just
No. Hell no. That's disgusting.
or all over you.
It was a little bit. It didn't go crazy. The thing is, so a guy like me, right? I have to have sex. Have to.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, my period's about to start. I'm scared. And I was like, nah, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. Because, like, in my head, I'm just horny, right? And then this shit started, and I was like, oh, fuck my life.
You know, there's people that
My dick got
do
me in
more
trouble
than
again.
just fuck on periods.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
That's disgusting. That's unhygienic.
It is. I can't. I've never. Will never.
Yeah, but you're an ass eater, so
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
that's unhygienic, too.
You eat ass,
I've done it a couple times. I'm not an ass eater, though.
and you get your ass ate. So like,
I've never got my ass ate to this day.
to this day.
To this day.
Anyways, there's nothing wrong with licking a little ass.
I didn't say there's nothing wrong with it. It's just unhygienic.
Unhygienic, like
Yeah. Like sometimes you don't brush your teeth straight off the wake up either. That's unhygienic, but you still don't do it. Sometimes you just feel lazy, you know?
yeah. But I'm not gonna walk out of this house without brushing my fucking teeth.
That wasn't my point. My point is we do unhygienic shit all the time as humans. I'm just not like making a habit out of it.
That's fair.
All right, let's lead. What are we leading with? We could lead with that. That'd be a wild way to lead this. Let's start with the what would you do? Because that's how we supposed to start the episode. So usually the what would you do is for a clip. Like I do the what would you do so we have a clip for the week. Mm-hmm. But this what would you do is a little bit more personal to this room and anybody who does content. So it's more specific to them. So I would like for creators to answer this, but I'm going to give some backstory before I ask the what would you do. The reason that I came up with this what would you do is because of the Jimmy Fallon situation that just happened about him, you know, essentially getting suspended from his job for making jokes, but talking about things he believed in.
But that's him though.
No, for sure. But he stayed on what he believed in, and he stood on that. And he stood on it throughout the process. Like, they told him he had to do all these things to get back on air, and he wasn't about to do it. And he still got back on air anyway due to the public outcry and, you know, them boycotting Disney and making their stock price drop. I think it was Disney. Yeah, it was Disney because ABC. But nonetheless, he stood on business. He stood on his beliefs, his morals, and so here's my what would you do for this week. What would you do if you were given the opportunity of a lifetime, but you had to go against your beliefs for it.
Like religious, like all beliefs?
Any belief.
That's tough.
Something that you like really strongly stand on, whether it be religious, political, whatever. For instance, I'll just give you
Okay, well, what's the opportunity of a lifetime?
like, I don't know, a $20 million show or an opportunity that you know is going to make you from struggling to rich or from a certain number of viewerships to like the top viewed person.
I'm gonna look at it this way. I'm gonna give you the answer, and my answer is probably it's not gonna be to take the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm gonna tell you why. So me going against any of my beliefs, my principles, my morals, and what I stand for and behind, I don't think that's worth the hate.
Is it worth any amount of money though? Like, is there a price? Because they say everybody's got a price, right?
Right.
Is there a price that you could think of that you would be like,
Like start thinking about it.
yeah.
Me personally, I mean, and the people that say no, like everybody like, oh, that's bullshit, whatever. But I truly believe I would not be able to put a price tag on
$500 million for you to interview a Klansman.
To interview a Klansman.
The head Klansman.
I might not walk out of there, so I'm not going.
500 mil, bro.
I can't take.
You
that.
can hire security. You can walk out that fucking room.
I don't.
You
think,
can get out that room, bro.
But then that still goes against what I believe, what I all of that. But at what cost is that going to dent my loyalty?
Loyalty to what?
My culture.
I don't think it really does, because here's the thing. In any interview, in anything content-wise or media-wise, you can always spin it. So, like, maybe you don't per se change the person's mind. Obviously, you're probably not going to do that. But you could ask questions to try to get some understanding on the way they feel, how they feel, or kind of blur the lines a little bit. You're probably not going to change their mind, but you might give them a different perspective or something to think about.
I mean, I guess.
Or like, what if they meet you and they think you're one of the good ones? Now you're invited to like the rallies.
And now I'm about to have to plot on how to kill all of these Klansmen. Like, if I got a scheme to get in the door just so I can set up a plan, I hope to hell that I execute that fucking.
You know what
plan.
I always think about when I think about that?
What?
Bad Boys 2. The beginning.
Yeah, coming out the
Where
water.
they're like, no, they were in. They were in robes.
Right, and they rated the whatever they had going on.
Yeah,
like their meeting, whatever.
They were Will Smith
service.
and Martin Lawrence were both in robes, and then they throw them off and they blue power motherfuckers and just start shooting everything up.
Yeah,
and Martin Lawrence gets shot in the ass.
First of all, he got grazed. He got grazed. There was no bullet hole. It was literally a scar.
I feel like you would be the one to get shot in the ass, though.
Nah.
Between us, like, let's say we had like a buddy cop movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to be the one to get shot in the ass. I just see it. I just see you being the one that gets shot in the ass.
You think so?
Mostly because you got more ass than I do. No homo.
Hey yo,
like it's a bigger target.
I'm gonna have to walk around with a nun sheet or something.
Double caked up on a fucking Sunday. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. It's really back in, buddy. Yeah, no.
Have looking like Tent City in here.
I can't. Yeah, no. I won't be able to take that role. You got to get shot in the ass.
I mean, I'll get shot in the ass if somebody got to get shot in the ass for like the
you
cause.
gotta take that bullet.
Whatever. But I'm just saying, I feel like the screenwriter, person who's gonna write this script, is gonna have you be the one that gets shot in the ass. You just look more like a person that would get shot in the ass.
I guess. Whatever you say, bro.
They saw the paintball footage.
But I would never get shot from behind.
Of me smoking.
Pause.
No. But like, here's the thing: somebody on the side and they shoot and then they miss, but they just graze your ass. Pause.
Hey yo,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
That is insane.
From the side, graze.
Somebody offer you $1 million.
$1 million
per back shot.
I ain't taking no back shots, but if Lonnie's got to take 1,000 back shots to sell out this merch, then whoopty doo. Whoopty Doo.
That is insane. You gonna sell my ass out for the fucking merch? You gotta take at least 50 of those.
I'm not taking that.
You gotta take half of that. Otherwise, I'm taking all the proceeds. I don't care.
I just want to sell out.
My ass is on the line.
Where I sold out once, we gotta just continuously sell out.
Put my ass on the line to sell out of our merch.
Would you? Okay, you're not married. If you were married, and I've already asked this question to our fellow Jew, would you take 1,000 back shots to save your wife's life?
What kind of sticky situation she in?
She got kidnapped by like the gay mob. I don't know if I can say
And
that
I
or not. That might be it.
And I can't go in and just do what I do.
Nope.
I got it. That's the only option.
Yeah. 1,000 back shots. We did the math on this. You're getting like at least minimum 16 minutes worth of back shots.
I can get another wife. I can't get another asshole. I'm just saying, like, I can get another wife. I can't get another
Now,
asshole.
ladies, while you're choosing Lonnie, remember this. He's going to take 1,000 back shots to sell out the merch, but he won't do it to save your life.
That's not what was agreed upon. First of all, think about it this way. Because we talked about this. We talked about this briefly prior episode. But basically, like, say you do take these 1,000 back shots. First of all, now your asshole loose as hell. Because ain't no telling what size dick this gay man got. Secondly, say you do take these 1,000 back shots.
She's not going to respect you.
She's not going to respect you at the end of the day.
Facts.
Every time y'all get into arguments, she'll be like, yeah, and use the same. I'm still with the same nigga that took that dick in the booty. But you fought in your own self, too.
You a dick in the booty.
You a dick in the booty ass nigga. Like, so now not am I only a dick in the booty ass nigga, but
are you going to put that on your resume?
now you don't respect me. And every time shit come up, you want to throw that shit in there to hurt my feelings. Now you're going to have to die.
Yeah.
Nah, I
either way, you're dying.
I should have let them kill your dumb ass.
So either way, you're dying. So like,
So no, I'm not taking the back shot. She gonna have to die. I can, like I said, I can get another wife. I can't get another asshole.
Okay, well, since we're speaking on death,
I don't want to have diarrhea all my life. Not about to have no, you're not about to call me loose ass. The fuck?
just on the episode, just be like, yeah, I'm here, loose ass is here.
Right, like I'm not about to be sitting on the cushion the rest of my life because my asshole wide open. I'm wearing a diaper the rest of my fucking life.
Now that we're on the topic of death, right? I don't know if I've disclosed this before on the show, but I probably haven't. But I know that you probably know this about me. I'm not scared to die, but I'm actually really like unrealistically scared of the afterlife and death. Because here's my thing, right? Here's what like bothers me about it. It's not even really like a fear per se. It's more like it just drives me insane thinking about what if there's nothing after this. And I know people have their different beliefs and shit to like soothe them or whatever. But seriously, like if you really think about it, what if at the end of your life you just don't exist anymore? There's nothingness. Like there's nothing there.
Then it's like a TV. They get cut off. Like
That doesn't scare you though?
It doesn't scare me. I'm more so like just worry.
Yeah. Okay. That doesn't worry you?
A little bit. Because it's like
Worries me a lot. But okay.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think I've ever told you this. This might sound weird coming out, so bear with me for a second.
All right, I'm listening.
So like before like I developed as a child, like not fully, but like just developed. Before that, everything was like a blur.
Well, yeah, that's everybody.
Right. So like I feel like I came into this in a dark hole, and then all these things just started.
You came into it in the dark hole.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like inside of a human, it's gonna be dark. Yeah.
So like all these like memories and things that I'm like capturing, like just came to me. And then all of a sudden, I'm at one point in my life where I just
don't remember shit.
I don't remember shit.
Okay, so that's what I'm basing this off of, right?
Right. And so I'm thinking like whenever we go out, in whatever way we go out, at whatever age we go out, I feel like once we get to that point, it's either going to click off like a TV does, or we're going to see whatever. I don't know, because some people don't believe.
And that scares the fuck out of me. And here's why. Not because of religious beliefs or anything, right? Because you can religiously believe whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. Having said that, at the end of the day, you're gonna find out at some point. There's no way to stop it, right? So the death is inevitable. You're gonna have to get there at some point. My thing is this: what if all of this is for fucking nothing? Like, what if
You feel like we're supposed to have a reward coming out of this?
Well, that's what heaven's supposed to be, no?
Right.
Like, there's supposed to be an afterlife, regardless if it's heaven or hell or something. There's a continuation. You go forward, but if there's no continuation. Right? And I'm basing this off of there's no previousness. You didn't exist in this earth before you were born. Well, actually, for 9 months. But prior to you being conceived, you didn't exist. Right? You go through this whole life, however short or long it may be.
Pause.
And then if there's just nothingness after that, none of this meant anything.
Yeah. Because, like, I also think about, like, and I'm not saying if, but just posing the question, like, if there is an afterlife, are we going to go into this afterlife how we left Earth? As a kid, as a teenager, as a baby? Like, how are we going to go into the afterlife?
That's a good point, too. Because, like, I would hate to go into the afterlife as an old-ass man.
Right. The same way you live. Like, say, boom, you left, you crippled.
Now you got to go in as a cripple?
Now you got to go in as a cripple.
Can't walk again?
Like, God, you ain't healed me enough to where like I can just walk in here. Like, but yeah, I just be thinking about that too. Like I don't care how I die, but I want to.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, like because
shit's
when
gonna
you die,
happen
you die.
regardless.
Like,
Yeah.
But am I gonna walk into heaven with a gunshot wound in my forehead? Like, I gotta walk around with a bullet hole. Like, and then I got niggas talking about some. Damn, you went out like that. Like, can't.
So here's my other thing that I also think about it like a lot too, right? All the people who've died, whether you know them or not, right? They're just not here anymore. You don't hear from them again. Like, it's just done. So on Earth, obviously, your life is done, right? What if it's just done? Like, what if that person just, like,
Gone.
Don't exist? The body decays.
That's tough, too, because, like...
Because you would want to believe that your loved ones are in heaven. Or even, like... For instance, because this just kind of keeps popping in my head as I'm speaking, like Kobe. Because I don't want to give any like personal, but what if Kobe's just not?
He was never a person.
Yeah.
I think about that too because it's like you said, the loved ones and whatever. Because like, boom, let's just say you had a grandma or something.
Yeah.
And she,
I did. I had two, and then they died. Yeah.
You think like they're gonna be in heaven once you get there. Boom, you walk into heaven, you walk through the gates, and it's like, boom, where they at? You thinking your family gonna be there waiting on you, whoever has gone before you, and it's like now you get here and ain't nobody there.
One of them would be weird to meet because like I don't really remember her. Or anything about
Your
her.
grandma.
Huh?
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if I like went up there and like there's just some random lady there waiting for me.
Like, oh, Victor.
And I'm like, who are you?
But like, and that's why I posed the question, like, how are we gonna go into the afterlife? Like, in what form? Like, what age? Like, what stage of our life are we gonna be able to select that? Is somebody going to select that for us? Because like, think about it. You meet your grandma and she like this young tenderoni.
Tenderoni is crazy.
And now you like, oh wait, hold on, that's some fine shit right there.
Whoa!
But think about it.
Hey,
wait,
yo.
Listen, just hear me out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I
you
get
don't
your point.
recognize.
I get your point because like, shit, that's crazy. Now that you say it,
You know what I'm saying?
because like I remember, I'll just go with my grandpa. I remember my grandpa being old, right, and like all the memories and everything. But like my last memory of him is he was old, and. So like if I get there and he's like a 16-year-old, I'm not gonna know who this random 16-year-old walking up to me is.
But you also got to think about like each of our generations have their own style, have their own like persona, how they carry themselves. So like people that dress like us and shit like us not gonna be the same as they was born in the 60s, 70s, 80s.
You think everybody okay?
You know what I'm saying?
You think everybody in heaven just be naked though?
You know, I thought about that too.
Because think about it. Like, if you go based on religion, right?
I don't want to see my grandma titties.
but is there like temptation and shit like that in the afterlife? Or is it just normal?
It might just be normal.
Bro,
I
this
don't
shit-
think ain't nobody having
This
sex
shit
in heaven,
blows-
bro.
I don't either. Or
I
what
don't
if, what if heaven's just an orgy?
You lost me.
It could be though.
I don't think so.
We don't know.
God is not.
We don't know.
He's not letting all his kids have.
What
an
if
orgy.
God is Diddy? Or like not Diddy per se, but like he's the diddler.
Well, respectfully. Respectfully, like you think about it.
I'd rather. Or what if hell's an orgy?
You think the devil the diddler?
The 69 God.
It's too hot down there.
That's even better because you wouldn't have no clothes on. You'd be sweating. And you know you'd be sweating during sex. Maybe that's why it's so fucking hot.
I'd rather
It could be a thing.
respectfully. I'd rather have an orgy in heaven.
Hey, yo.
Respectfully. I hate hot sex.
Really?
Bro, I'm already
feel
hot.
like- I feel
I'm
like-
already hot natured. Like I produce a lot of body. I'm a big ass nigga.
Okay, so I haven't really been sleeping for 2 days because this has really been bothering me.
That's not what I thought you was about to say. That's not what the fuck I thought you was about to say.
That's why I brought this up, right? But when you don't really sleep for 2 days, you have a lot of time to think. And your brain has a lot of time to produce things, right?
Right.
And I was thinking, because apparently, according to other people, I'm a sex addict. Allegedly, right? I was thinking, right? You know how religion and just people want you to believe that like marriage is this sacred thing because God wants it and whatever. I don't think I subscribe to that.
Probably not.
He probably just put us all on earth. And then as humans, we wanted loyalty. So we were like, oh, marriage, because, and then, so I do believe, I'm just going to say, I believe in God. I believe there is a God, right? I don't subscribe to religions. I'm going to tell you why. Because all these books, all the religion and everything were written by human beings. And humans lie. Humans lie 24/7. I've never met a human who doesn't lie.
Yep.
And so even if you want to say Jesus was the perfect being on this earth and he never lied and he always did everything
Well, Jesus
right.
was never perfect though.
But a lot of people do believe that.
I got you.
Right? Even if that's true, he didn't write these books. These are books from words of people who say like, this is what he said. Right? And just other things that humans wrote in a book. That's why I personally don't subscribe to like churches and all that.
Everybody got their own thing.
But there's a reason I'm going into this because of the marriage thing, right? I feel like marriage was just made up by a human who kept getting his bitches took. Like, he kept getting his bitches tucked, and he was like, God wouldn't like this. And so that's when marriage became a thing in the Bible.
But we also don't know when these certain books of the Bible were
Written. I mean, I'm
Like,
sure
they have an order.
Yeah.
But like there's no way, and maybe some people can clarify, but I don't think that there's no true order to how it was written. Like if you go to Genesis 1:1, it says in the beginning. Like we don't know if that was truly the freaking beginning.
Exactly.
And then in Revelation at the end of the fucking Bible, it's like you don't know if that was truly the end.
I don't know. I don't have a clue what you're talking about right now.
Well, Genesis is the first book of the Bible.
I've never, yeah, but what I'm saying is I've never read any of this. So like, you're just leading me down a road of.
Well,
stuff
I'm
I
just
don't know.
well for the people that like do follow how I follow whatever. I'm just saying like Genesis first is the first book, and it says in the beginning, but we don't know if that was the actual beginning of things.
Well, that's my whole point.
Right.
The not knowing, like the unsurety, is why I don't do religion as it is in a structured sense. I just have my beliefs and believe in what I believe in and have morals, but I don't think I necessarily subscribe to these books that these random fucking people wrote 200 plus years ago,
Right.
1,000 plus years ago, maybe, you know, but that's what I think that marriage was just created by somebody who kept getting their bitch took, because marriage was created at a time when women didn't have rights.
And I'm gonna also say this with the whole marriage thing, because like there's a lot that people talk about with marriage, and as far as like the Bible goes, like it says, like women should submit to men and
Yeah.
like do all these things, and then man should lead, protect, whoop de whoop. I feel like it's just a guideline for people to follow by.
Yes, but I think it's a guideline made by humans. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I think the entire thing was written by other humans. And so, based off that, I started thinking to myself, like, yo, what if I just created my own religion?
So you gonna make yourself the God?
No. I would just preach a religion. So I'd be like, there's a God, and then just like all my beliefs. And then, people are very susceptible to just hearing shit, especially now. Well, always. It's always been the thing. That's why religion is so big as it is now, because people are just susceptible. They hear something since they're small and they grow up on it, or they're kind of lost in life and they don't really believe in anything. And then you give them something to believe because it kind of sounds good to them. And then they just put their whole life into that, right? So, do that, create my own religion, and then, like, I'm the prophet.
What would you call your religion?
I don't know.
Victorism.
Victorianism.
Victorianity. That's really long. Victorianity.
Started during the Victorian period.
Right.
Like what? Huh? But I also would feel like if I were to start a religion, eventually then I could become the ruler of some type of land.
You gotta find it though.
What land?
Yeah.
I think I'm on it.
What? North America?
America.
America's
I could just take Canada and Mexico though. It could be all North America. Be a struggle. I think it'd be a lot easier to become a president in now's day and age than it would to be just like an emperor.
You should run.
Yeah.
On next term.
I'm not old enough.
You'll be 35. I forgot. You're almost there.
2 terms from now though,
You got it.
we might be into something.
I'll be a vice president.
And think about it. I don't think I'll have a vice president. I think I'm just gonna run solo, unopposed.
Well, let me be your attorney general.
You want to be my attorney general?
Yeah.
What if I made you like?
Your campaign manager. I can see you
I
doing
would be
that.
mad about that.
I can see you doing that.
I mean, shit. I got 8 years. Well, 7.
We got a lot of planning to do.
Yeah. No. We're gonna start with the religion thing, right? Get a big ass following, and then boom, in 7 years, I'm gonna be like, yo, by the way, and then I can become the king of America.
But okay, leading up to this, like you got to do something. Like you got to be like congressman or something.
No, you don't.
No, I'm just saying, like,
But
just
you
build your
don't.
repertoire.
Yeah, but you don't have to no more. And that's the thing too, right? So I saw this TikTok yesterday, or might have been Instagram reel. Regardless, it was basically like the reason that Trump is president currently is because people are so disbelieving in the United States government now, like the general public, that they chose somebody who wasn't previously part of the government. And then in between, they kind of got back on board and elected Joe Biden, but then they got really disappointed by him and then just went right back to their person who was never.
Can you be a president and a vice president?
Well, I mean, there's no precedent to that, but I don't think you necessarily have to have a vice president.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, think about it. So, Obama served his 2 terms that he capped out his 2 terms.
Oh, so you're saying, yeah, you can.
He can?
Yeah.
So, like, if Joe Biden got in office and he wanted
To be his vice president? Yeah, he could. There's been, so,
But
I
then
think you're like missing that Joe Biden was a president and a vice president.
No, yeah.
So yes, you can do that. There's no term limit to being a vice president.
I was just thinking because, like, if something was to happen to the actual president,
that he would become the president again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
No, you can do
technically he
that.
would have served 3 terms or whatever.
Yeah. You can do that.
Interesting. Never knew that.
I also don't think there's anything that has happened in the past, but then also, like, we've had a president for 13 years at one point because we're in time of war, which I
Right.
think it was Truman. I want to say it was Truman.
Maybe.
I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Look it up for you.
And the 13 years thing could be wrong too. Like some history nerd could be like, you don't know shit. Da da da. It was 11 and it was this person. Like, I don't know for sure.
FDR.
And was it 13?
12.
Oh.
Holding office for more than 12 years before he died in 45.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Was elected in 32, 36, and 40.
Who was he?
And 44.
Who was he?
He served 4 times. That's probably why they changed that shit.
No, from the beginning it was supposed to be 2 terms. We're in a time of war, so he was allowed to
That
serve
is true, right?
multiple terms. Because I believe that was World War I that he served all those years for. That time period. Oh, I thought you were researching something.
I was, but it's fine. My bad.
All right, Lonnie.
I got a question.
Okay.
This is going a little left in what we were just talking about. Have you ever had closure
Closure.
with a female?
I mean,
Like after a breakup type shit?
have I ever had it?
Yeah.
Define closure. In your terms, you don't have to give me the Webster's.
Okay,
definition.
boom. So there's a lot of different versions of closure for people. My version specifically is like actually like sitting down having a conversation, hashing all the shit out, and that just be what it be.
And then just having sex one last time.
Sure.
One more
So
time.
boom.
Okay.
The question that I have to pose is closure just a way to spin the block on your ex?
Yes, 100%. That's literally the only reason for closure. Like every time I tell a girl I need closure, I just want pussy at least one more time.
Okay, but think about it.
Because
Boom.
here's what I'm trying to set up, right? If I say I need closure, I'm trying to fuck that one last time and then her remember how good the shit is so that way I could fuck at least like until she gets sick of
Another
it.
7 times.
Yeah.
So boom, like I was about to go into that. So it's like, say that is the case.
Uh-huh.
She remembers how good it was. Boom, she take you back.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't take you back, but like you guys are on like.
But what if she do take you back? Are you agreeing with her taking you back?
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel like she's just being wishy washy?
I don't care. Be wishy washy.
That's crazy.
Wishy washy.
Okay.
These nuts
Okay.
in your mouth.
Then y'all go through the same cycle, go through the same limbo.
I'm cycle guy though, and you know this.
But like now you in this limbo, and that shit don't get tiring or toxic. That becomes toxic. That's what the fuck it is. It becomes toxic, and you can't do that.
What was the first episode of this? We're on episode 100. What was episode 1 called?
I understand.
So
It's just
I don't
like,
understand. Like
I can't just that closure shit. Like sometimes it's fun, sometimes not, depending on who it is.
okay, so can I be really honest?
Go
Like
ahead.
I have been for the last 100 episodes.
Okay.
I feel like my ex realized that like I kept asking for closure, and she realized that I was just running the cycle. I feel like she finally wisened up enough to be like, and I feel like that's also part of the reason why she won't talk to me anymore, because she was willing to like continue the cycle until I got really mean one time.
You slapped her?
No, I believe it was called episode 6. I don't know. Could have been. But anyway, I slapped her with my words.
But like, do you just
Slapped her.
I feel like closure is one immature and it's a waste of time.
Yeah, 100%.
Cause like, what is there really to get closure about?
Nothing.
You just want dick and pussy again.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, so what? That's why I asked you to define closure, right? Because let's say we have one last conversation. If I still have the same feelings that I have about you, the one last conversation is to try to convince you that I feel this way about you and you should feel something back. And what I'm hoping for there is that you have some type of emotional connection still to it.
Like,
where,
yeah.
yeah, that you have some type of emotional connection still to it where you're like, oh, he really does love me. Which,
Delusional.
well, that could be true, right? I could really love you and all the persisting issues could still be there. And your persisting issues with somebody that you're dating could just be you. Like, you might just not be the person that they want to be with.
Yeah.
And so, if you're the problem, but I'm giving you something to make you come back around. Or if I'm the problem, but I'm giving you something to make you come back around, right? You're going to be stuck in this cycle. If I have one redeeming quality that makes you come back, and that's why a lot of women do get stuck in a cycle with me. Because I do have a lot of great qualities. There's just certain things that I do that I can say in the past, and I truly mean in the past, that I've been really stubborn on. And like I've always been not incapable of change, but unwilling of change.
So you're not doing it because you don't want to.
Exactly.
Do you feel like you're gonna be like that for the rest of your life?
Well, that kind of leads me into another topic for today, actually.
Okay.
Which is how to keep things healthy in a relationship. But I want to change that a little bit. How to keep things healthy in a new relationship, right? Trying new things.
Like what?
So, for instance, I can give examples, right? I'll just say this. In my current standing today, right now, right?
Right now, today.
I've really tried things differently. Meaning I've wanted to fuck other bitches. But I just didn't let the temptation pull me there. And sometimes when I want to get in an argument and be toxic and shit, I just shut the fuck up. Because I feel like I've always been the problem in every single relationship I've ever been in. And I'm trying to prove to myself that I could not be the problem. Because I feel like if I can prove that I'm not the problem, then I can make anything work.
So that means they're the problem.
Or there could just be no problem.
I was just about to say there's no problem at all.
Either you're going to be the problem or there's going to be no problems, but I'm not going to be the problem. Mm-hmm. This time or any time forward. So I'm trying new, this is going to sound crazy. I'm trying new experiments. I have ideas. What is that called scientifically? An idea? A theory?
Yeah, relatively.
I think I have new theories, and I'm testing the experiments to see if they work or not. Mm-hmm. For instance, I know one of the things that I do is when things get bad, I take them to hell. When they go low, I go lower, right? Mm-hmm. Well, this time, when they go low, I just ignore it. I just shut the fuck up. If I'm in an argument and I feel like this is going too far, I'm just done. I don't care if I win, lose, or draw this fucking argument. It doesn't matter. You want to feel like you won? Fine. You can have it. Because I'm done taking shit to a toxic level. I feel like this is more about growth on my own part, though. If we're being honest, so I did say I felt like I was the issue in most of my relationships before. I don't feel like I was the starting issue. I feel like I was the finishing issue.
Okay.
I never started shit, but I sure the fuck would finish it.
I started a lot of shit. I started cheating.
Yeah. Started fucking that other bitch. But yeah, no, I never started it. I wasn't the root of the issue, but I sure would. Hey, listen, you give me the roots, I'll give you all the fucking soil and sunlight and fucking water you need. Because I'm burning this shit down. You want to start the fire, I'll provide the gasoline.
Yeah.
Right? And so, I'm still preventing starting fires, but I'm also no longer providing the gasoline either.
Because now you're an accessory or just playing a part to adding to your own downfall.
Well, yeah, and I feel like because of certain actions I took and actions of other people, I put myself in a very bad spot as far as mentally went. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be back in that spot. And I feel like I've gotten myself out of that spot. And so to prevent going back there, and I've always said this, I try to learn from other people's mistakes. But when I make a mistake personally, and I know that shit's not good for me, I'm never making that mistake again. Mm. That's growth in life. That's learning. I feel like that's part of our purpose for being here is to learn,
But
is to grow.
So like how you just said, people make mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
Whether it's the next person you see make a mistake or it's your own self. How long do you think it takes to take that mistake from being a mistake and turn it into actual change, though?
I don't think there's a time on it. I think that's a case-by-case basis, right? Mm-hmm. If I make a mistake once and I see like that shit burn the fucking world down for me, it made shit terrible, right? Well, I don't want shit to go back to terrible, so I'm just not going to do that fucking thing again. I'm just done, right? Now, what most people will do is they'll make the mistake, they'll suffer the consequences, whatever they may be, and then they'll blame the consequences on the person that gave them the consequences, right? Which absolves you of the original thing that you did. Mm-hmm. And then you feel fine to go back and do that again because you cleared your conscience because it was weighing too heavy on you, right? And fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to just say this for my ex, the ex, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all know who she is. She did some really fucked up shit. I reacted and did some really fucked up reactions, right? And then the whole thing burned down. It was like one of those forest fires in California. That shit lasted forever and it burned forever.
Yeah.
Right? And then I went into a really bad place because of it. And she took my actions following her terrible actions and said, oh, what I did was okay because look what he did after.
Right.
She blamed the reaction.
I was going to say, people blame the reaction not thinking.
Because it makes them feel good about themselves.
What caused the reaction?
Exactly. It makes them feel good about themselves, and she didn't have to go to that dark place that I did. But I figured my shit out so I can move on and not make those mistakes again, right?
Right.
She'll continue to make those mistakes. The mistakes that she made, the mistakes that she's been making her entire life, the reason why no relationship has ever worked out for her, and nobody's ever stuck with her, is what she'll keep repeating. Because she is a victim, right? In every situation, she makes herself the victim. I'll be the villain. I'll be the bad guy in the story. And not because I think it's cool and because it makes me feel good. No. Because I fucked up and I'm going to learn from it. It's like somebody who goes to prison and actually learns from their mistakes.
Right.
And like rehabilitates their life. Opposed to somebody who goes to prison and is like, fuck everybody. These motherfuckers put me here. They hold me behind bars. They treat me like shit. Like, you put yourself in a situation when you put...
Whoopty-doo.
Yeah, whoopty-doo. And if we go to jail for the rest of our lives, whoopty-doo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's two types of people. The reason I even said that, because there's two types of people, right? It's one type of person that be like, don't free me. I deserve to be here. I did that shit. And then there's the type of person that's like, free me. I need to get the fuck out of here. This place is terrible. No shit, it's terrible. That's the point.
Yeah.
Prison not a fucking vacation. Don't do dumb shit.
Ain't no playground.
And if you're gonna do dumb shit, like I always tell everybody, because I'm not a saint. I've done dumb shit in my past, right? If you're gonna do, be good or be good at it.
Right.
If you're gonna do dumb shit, don't get caught. Same thing in a relationship. If you're gonna do dumb shit, don't get caught. Be good or be good at it. If you're gonna go fuck other bitches, be good at going and fucking other bitches and not getting caught. If you're gonna beat your girl, well, you can't, like, you could get caught and go to jail for that, but really more realistically, huh?
Said you can't just be good at that though. I mean, you can.
You could.
But like,
you could.
Hiding it, you can't.
You can't.
Nah.
You should probably just stop.
So she die or you get caught.
Or she just leaves you for beating her.
That's it.
That's an option too. You're not gonna.
Some women. Never mind.
If you're constantly starting arguments and making somebody feel bad about themselves, right?
They just expressing themselves.
Well, they're gonna leave. You have to be able to express yourself without hurting another person's feelings. And some people are just too emotional.
Yeah.
But if you're choosing to be with this person that's too emotional, then you need to sympathize with their feelings. Because you chose to be with this person. Mm-hmm. So now you have to act accordingly. But that's just personally, I've just been taking different steps to try to actually better myself.
So, speaking about leaving,
Never coming back again.
do you feel like, whether it's man or woman that does this, do you feel like in most cases it's going to be a woman doing it to a man or another woman, whatever floats your boat?
Whatever floats your boat.
Do you feel like it's worse to be blocked or left on red?
Do I think it's worse to be blocked?
Like, which
or
one is worse,
left
being blocked or
red?
left on red?
Personally, hold on. The fuck? Ain't no way. All right. Oh, there it is. Blocks are left on red. Blocks are left. I think that it's personally, I think it's worse to be blocked. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're blocked,
You ain't got no more access.
you don't have any more access, but you don't even have a chance, right? You don't. You don't have okay. I'll go even a step further than blocked. They changed their number. Now you no longer have access to this person. You're blocked on everything. They changed their number. You have zero access. I feel like that's worse than just being ignored. Because when you're being ignored and it's getting left on red, you have the opportunity to do or say something
And you still getting
that gets a reaction, that gets your foot in the door, right? Because I used to say, all I need is a crack in the door. I just need this door cracked. I just need it opened. I don't really feel that way anymore. I don't really care if the door gets cracked or open.
That's fair.
I've walked away from the door. Not because I don't love the person. It's just, it was bad for me.
Send it back to the factory.
It was just bad for me.
Like in Monsters Inc.
And I also realized that why am I going to keep trying for somebody who's never going to be happy in life? You know? But I think that it's worse to be blocked.
I feel like it's worse to be blocked, but I feel like it's disrespectful to be left on red.
I feel like it's going to hurt your feelings that you're left on red.
Yeah. I take it as disrespect because, like, why are you ignoring me? Like, I see
Well,
that
you know why they're ignoring you, though.
Right, maybe.
Like,
sure.
okay, let's take a break and then I'll get back. And we're back to a less lit episode. A more dimly lit episode.
Oh, yeah. Fucker.
Shit.
That's why you don't let drunk people come into your space.
I'm not even drunk. I've had probably 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
No, literally.
That's why you don't let high people come into your space.
It's not even that. I just tripped.
That's why you don't let old people come into your space.
That's fair. That's fair. Back to what we was talking about. You said that it's gonna hurt your feelings to be left on red, but I'm gonna be a dick for a second. Don't you feel like sometimes you deserve to have your feelings hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes
There's always a certain point where somebody needs to have their feelings hurt. Like, so you got to get humble for a second.
it's not even about humbling. Sometimes it's just about the get back, right? If you hurt somebody else's feelings and now they're hurting yours, it's the same thing. You did something, you're receiving the punishment for your crime.
So
You just got to eat that.
Do you think, like, going tit for tat is okay?
I don't think it's okay, but I do think getting a reaction to your action is okay.
Okay.
If it's 1 for 1, that's fine. We don't need to be all forgiving. And I feel like most people won't just take what comes to them and shut the fuck up. So they're gonna respond.
Okay. Gotcha.
But another thing you could do, right? Is like, let's say somebody cheats on you or shoots your dog.
I'm about to turn into John Wick.
Nah, just or you could just never talk to them again and just act like they don't exist.
I could do that.
You remove the problem from your life.
Mm-hmm.
There was a problem. You removed it. It's done. That's gonna be my new thing too. Like if I ever get cheated on or like somebody just does something out of pocket that I don't like, all right, bet, cool. You don't have access anymore.
As far as cheating, though,
Okay.
do you feel like it's still cheating if it's monetary?
Monetary?
Yeah.
Like they get paid to fuck?
No, more so like paying for OnlyFans, strip clubs,
I don't think that's cheating.
hookers.
That is cheating because you fuck somebody. Like I said, if you paying to fuck, yes, that's cheating.
Okay, boom. You
Or
paying
if you're
to
getting
see
paid-
if
Huh?
you paying to see somebody on OnlyFans.
That's not cheating though. I don't think it's cheating.
I think it's a form of cheating.
I don't think so. You know how people are always like emotional cheating? Like, oh, he was talking or she was talking to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's cheating.
Having conversations with other people.
I don't think that's cheating. I think you were in the process of doing it, but you weren't successful.
But like, they're not even. Let's just say they're not even talking about like fucking or linking or anything like that. They're just having conversations.
I still don't think that's cheating.
And that's still cheating.
I don't think it is. I think you was in the process of doing it, but you didn't get to it.
Okay, so boom, let's think about it this way. Like we've talked about on previous episodes, when I got caught up cheating with my Apple Watch because I was having a conversation with another woman.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was necessarily cheating. If you never fucked her, you wasn't cheating.
But it's also about how you're going about these conversations.
I don't see it.
That's
Okay, boom.
That's
For
just
instance,
like
right?
if
For
you
instance,
going out-
I'm putting myself in this situation, right? Let's just say I'm with a girl and she talking to somebody else about fucking and whatever. Am I gonna be mad? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are my feelings gonna be hurt? Yes. Did she cheat? No, not yet.
She's forming it though.
Yeah, that's what I said. You was in the process of doing it.
That's still technically that's still cheating though.
Yeah, but everybody wants to get by these fucking technicalities. You either did this shit or you didn't. Now, mind you, if you feel like somebody is disrespecting you and you don't like what they're bringing to your relationship, you can leave them. Mm-hmm. They don't have to cheat for you to leave them. That's not what I'm saying at all. If you want to completely cut somebody off for whatever fucking reason you want to completely cut somebody off, you can do that. Now, the way they react might not be what you expect, but
Right.
like they might start like just not leaving you alone for 2 years. That could happen too. But you can do it. And if you decide at any point like you want to go back to that person, there's something there that you're missing, you can still do that.
Absolutely.
I guess that's like a free will thing. I wish God didn't give us that, or whoever gave it to us.
Probably got.
Whoever it was, I wish they didn't give us free will. I wish like we had to do shit. I don't like making all these choices. Choices are hard to make.
They are.
They're very hard to make. I hate making choices.
Because sometimes you got to make hard ones.
And sometimes easy choices just be like, I don't want to make the choice.
So here, fuck it. You know?
Like, what if I got a bad bitch on this side of my lap and a bad bitch on this side of my lap, and I
Now I
want to
gotta
fuck them
decide.
both?
Now I gotta decide which
I
one
gotta
is
pick.
better. Ugh. That is tough. It's tough as hell.
What if I want friends and success? What if I want you and my ex?
Somehow I knew you was going there.
It's from the Drake song. Which one?
I know. Something else.
Hey, sometimes you want somebody and your ex, you know?
I could get that.
Okay.
I could get that. I've been there.
Both.
Right.
Like which one you want? Both?
Both of them.
Both of them. Yeah.
Both of them.
Lonnie, what are we calling our ops?
Niggers. Nigger.
Oh shit! Shout out to Young Thug.
Nigger.
I didn't have mine over my mouth. So there's a lot of controversy this week. Well,
It is.
Personally,
It's not controversy.
No, it is, but I don't see what the controversy is, right? I don't. Because, and you can take this away after I say this, but I've always been under the understanding.
Impression.
No, understanding.
Okay.
That word in whatever form that a black person wants to use it is acceptable. If
It
they
is.
want to hard R it, they can.
It is.
If they want to,
Nigga.
yeah. Either way, they, So I don't understand why Young Thug saying it with a hard R is crazy.
I don't think it's crazy. I think that people take anything in today's society. People take anything and turn it into a negative, 100%
That's
across
fair.
the board.
That's fair.
So like him saying that for whatever reason he said it, making this album for whatever reason he made the album, and just lining these songs up or whatever to speak whatever his story is behind him. That's his prerogative. Somebody's going to take something that he may think is positive and turn into a negative.
All right. So, a few things. One, that song smacks. I don't care what nobody says.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I had
a
to
good
listen-
Young Thug song.
We listened to it 3 times before we recorded. And the first time I was like, huh? Second time I'm like, okay. And then it was just one verse in there. It was like, she can't get in touch with you, so she called me. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
That's the part he found controversial.
Like, he basically saying like he the second option. And then he brought up a point saying like, well, if she in a relationship, she got a man and you the side piece, so technically you the second option. I feel like at this point I am the first option.
Okay. Wait, you feel like if you're the side piece, you're the first option?
Technically, because think about it, you seeked me. You seeked me for whatever reason.
But the relationship's still more important, right? So and I'm gonna just put this in. When you cheat, is your relationship not more important than your side bitch? Or the other bitch that you fucking?
How good is the other bitch that I'm fucking?
Does it matter?
Yeah, I think that matters.
Has that ever happened to you?
I fuck better with my side than my...
No. That the side was more important. Well, yes, but the side was more important than your relationship. Has that ever been a thing?
Nah.
It's just, I don't feel like it ever is.
Probably
because
not.
the reason that you don't just leave the relation, there's something that's keeping you that relationship, regardless of what it is. Maybe the sex is bad, but everything else is great. The person treats you great.
I don't think I can be with somebody that I'm not having good sex with.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I'm just gonna keep my comments to myself.
Say it.
I think you're a polygamist.
Why do you think that?
Because I don't think you can be with just one person.
I can though.
I've never witnessed it.
I mean, that's fair. But like
I think you're a polygamist. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be a polygamist, honestly.
you can.
No, I could.
You choose not to.
No. It's not even a choice. I just don't think it's in me to do it.
It's not in me. It's on me.
It is you.
It's on me.
Okay.
I'm just like...
Shit.
But yeah, I feel like you're just one way or another.
I get it.
I would feel bad about myself. That's why I can't cheat. It's not that I couldn't. I just feel bad about myself. It would just be like the guilt.
I feel bad too.
Yeah, but then you just continue doing it though. So like, how bad do you really feel?
It's different with each person. It's a new guilt that I have to
Yeah, it's just new guilt.
I'm just playing.
On top of it.
I'm just fucking playing.
Like the first time I did it, I'll be like,
This is my last episode of Do Say That Should LV.
Like, yo, and then I just have to tell on myself. Like, you know how I'm always talking about telling on myself if I ever were to cheat, right? It wouldn't be because like that's just some player shit to do. Yeah. Like, bitch, deal with it. Nah, I'd be like, yo, I feel bad about this, and now I need to give you the option to either stay or go. But you at least have to have the option because I ran my play. Do I think it's dumb to tell on yourself? Yes. Do I think I'm dumb? Yes.
Have you ever told on yourself?
I've never cheated.
I ain't never told on myself. I told on myself when I got caught.
That's not telling on yourself. That's just confirming the accusation
in
or
a
the
way.
suspicion.
In a way.
But like, for instance, I told people that yes, I've told on myself, just not to
them.
Yeah. Okay. Just not to somebody I'm dating.
Yeah.
But like if I feel like I did some fuck shit, like I'm not sure, but like I feel like something might have been a second opinion. I'll be like, yo, I did this. But that's why I'm so public about my private life. That way I don't have anything like I ever have to really feel bad about.
Right.
I just kind of, I don't know. Back to Young Thug, though. I don't know how we got to that from that. The album cover
is wild.
I don't really think so.
He remind me of Drewski.
That's funny. That's funny.
When he painted himself white.
But then the opening track, the Ninja.
Ninja
is the name of the track, right?
It was like a minute and 40 intro to the song.
First and foremost, I think that's a good song.
Yeah. It was.
And I also realized that like Young Thug does things for attention to his
clout.
It's not even clout. I don't think you would say clout. He does it for promotion of his work, right? So let's say like I do something wild in track 1, but I want you to go listen to the rest of the album. And I know this is going to get social media attention, and I know this is going to be controversial, and I know people on podcasts are going to be covering it, and I know the streamers are going to be covering it, and I know Joe Budden's going to cover it, and I know everybody else who does hip-hop media is going to cover it. Guess what? I'm going to do that shit because now you're talking about it, about my project first and foremost, right? Everybody's going to go find the controversial moment. Everybody needs to see it from themselves. It's like a car accident, right? Got to go see it for ourselves. So, boom, that runs up my streaming numbers, first and foremost. And then they're already here. Nobody's boycotting the album because he said
nigger
on it. So if I'm already here, I'm already listening to track 1. I might as well let this shit get some run and then decide if I like it or not.
And I'm assuming, assuming that the first minute and 40 seconds was, I'm assuming, a prosecutor.
Yeah, it was the district attorney.
Okay. How was somebody able to pull that kind of?
Because they record all the court sessions.
Right. But like, is that not private to? No, like, I know transcripts and stuff aren't private.
No, they broadcasted it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was broadcasted. Gotcha. So they just pulled the audio off the broadcast.
Gotcha. Okay. That answers my question.
So, also what I say about Thug is, and this album, one, I'm gonna be honest. I like Thug. I'm a Young Thug fan. I do not think this was his best album, but also I've listened to it once all the way through, and then like picked songs to replay. I don't think it was a trash album by any means. Mm-hmm. But there was something he said in the track prior to him. He said, everything we say, we speak in code.
He did. Yep.
Right? I feel like that has some meaning to the end of the song. Because you got to remember, as part of his plea deal, he's not allowed to say certain things in his music anymore.
Yep. Whether it's for a certain period of time or not. But yeah.
No, it's for
no, I'm
what,
just
10
saying.
years?
Yeah.
So if I'm not allowed to say anything for 10 years, I have to find a word to replace this word.
It's kind of like, almost like code switching.
I think it's just finding language to replace
What you currently want.
what I currently want to say because I can't say it.
No, I get that. I mean,
Like, what if by...
niggers.
No, he didn't say with the S.
Oh, nigger.
He was talking about Gunna. Because I know he can't mention any of the co-defendants, right?
Yeah. He can't mention them by government name or rap name or just both.
Either. He can't mention them at all.
He could have said slime.
He can't.
Oh.
That's gang words. Or like gang lingo. Which would land him right back in jail. So if I can't use any of this, but I know I can use this word, you know what I'm saying?
Nigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
I just feel like there's more meaning to it. Well, I do think he did it for a moment because it's... All right, let me paint the picture, right? As me liking Young Thug, album comes out Friday midnight. I was asleep by Friday. Or
No, you wasn't.
Thursday midnight. It comes out Thursday midnight, Friday morning.
There you go.
My bad. I was asleep by then on Thursday. On Thursday, got off work, went home, played NCAA, went to bed. The album actually came out late Thursday, too. More than, I think, an hour late. So it came out after 1 a.m. So I was definitely asleep by then. Right? So I'll wake up Friday morning. I haven't seen anything about this album. Play track 1. Hear the district attorney talking. Turn it up. All right. Talk about the talking shit, right? Boom. Blasting this music at a stoplight. Thug starts saying
Nigger.
15, 16 times while my window's down at the stoplight. I'm not turning it down.
They look over and see a cholo.
I'm not turning this shit down. I'll let it ride. But like the shock, because I think I was like texting somebody or something. And then boom, just hard R. Like, goddamn, okay. Like anybody who just turns the album on without knowing that track 1 this is gonna happen, right? It's gonna be like what's that shit called? Where it's just like a shocking moment. Where like it's an attention grabber. Right? Cause like, yeah, you vibing with the song or whatever, but when you listen to, I'm just gonna say any artist from Atlanta, you're not really listening to the lyrics.
Right.
You just vibing with the vibes.
The beat. Yeah.
Yeah. Because none of them can speak English, apparently.
Right.
They don't know how to enunciate their words.
It's ridiculous.
They don't. But yeah, then you get the attention grabber. So he definitely did it for attention. But I think there was like more of a meaning behind it other than just grabbing the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the bar early in the song where he's like, everything we say is in code.
And that's real though. Like actually sitting here and talking about and dissecting it, that shit is real. Whether you in regular world, corporate world, high class, middle class, like you speaking in code anywhere you go.
Yeah.
And whatever you saying. So somebody can understand you.
Especially when we're calling our ops
Niggers.
Yeah. I think that's going to be my new name for all my ops.
Niggers.
I don't currently have any ops, though. I think I need to make, like, a shit ton of ops now. The Young Thug, like, cleared that.
Yeah. It's wild.
We did 1,000 back shots. Covered Thug. What would you do? Death. That leaves me with...
I ain't do no 1,000 back shots.
No, we did 1,000 back shots in this bitch.
Together?
To each other.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Why are you gay?
Wrap this shit up.
Who says
Oh, I wrapped it up.
You are.
Anyway, we were going to do an embarrassing childhood story today. Haven't said that. It is 3:46 p.m. I definitely could still do it. But we're going to go a little bit short today.
We can save it.
Episode 100. I feel like we covered a lot, and we had a pretty good talk on episode 100.
We did. No, it was a good time. It was a good time.
I would also like to say congratulations to everybody who's ever been a part of this show. That we made it to episode 100. Like, it takes a lot of work and hard work and dedication to get to 100 episodes. And I don't think that necessarily everybody will recognize this. But 100 episodes in anything is something to be congratulated.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We've had a lot of big moments for this show. Shout out to everybody who watches us every week, everybody who's ever tuned in, everybody who's been part of our biggest moments, regardless of the episode, and all of our guests that we've had along the way and contributors we've had along the way. Mm-hmm. It's only up from here, folks. It's only up from here.
Shout out to the OGs of the OGs. I'm trying to find something for us real quick. Oh, shit. Where is it at?
I got a really good looking shot over there before we end this.
Shot of what?
That. Oh, fuck. Loose off the deuce, baby.
That's what I was looking for, actually. Here we go. That deuce say, got a nigga loose, say, ready to do whatever you say. So, baby, let me know where you stay.
Tent City in this bitch.
All right, yeah, it's time to go.
Let's do a toast. Hey, to all the fans who've been here with us for 100 episodes.
100.
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. That is the 100th time I finished my glass for you guys.
Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, all platforms, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Follow us on personals if you want to. But for sure, hit that follow, that post notification bell. We're going to keep producing for y'all each and every week, baby.
Instagram, TikTok, X. Shout out to my X. And just like that, we gone.